is way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be...
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately. Then this is the largest we could afford to build.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail. Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration... That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! So you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for... And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and...
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come...
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things. Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway. So I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing. The boat is already and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on it.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma? Something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But once I started to realize that, I got restless. So forget it. What does it matter now?
What a pity. Talk to us about it. Maybe we could... If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might... Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't?
Oh, don't worry about that. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakajiro. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Pots? Pots? Oh, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.